Hello everybody, how's it going? My name is InkEyes, welcome to my channel, welcome to Slay the Spire. So this is a new game I wanted to play on my channel. It's very good. It's basically like the kind of game that I would love. It's a roguelite fused with card-based gameplay. And I don't want to get into too much detail and the information overload you here right now at the main menu. We're gonna jump into it, and I'll explain it to you as we play it, element by element. I think that'll be more fun. There are 3 characters we could choose from. I think the third one is still in the making. The second one, we have to actually complete a single run to get a second one. So I'm going to start with the first one. The first one is the Ironclad. You get some information, just that at the end of combat we heal 6 HP, and he has 6 unlocks remaining. I don't know what the unlocks are exactly, but we're gonna embark on an adventure. I really like the so this is level 1. As you can see on the side, there's a legend that shows you exactly what each node is, and we can choose exactly where we're gonna start our adventure, and then we can choose which node we want to travel to, and we have to try to min-max our experience, so by the time we get to the boss of each level, you know, we're capable of handling them. But I really love the soundtrack in this music. It's very well done. The art style is just awesome, visually, aesthetically, very good job, devs. This game is created by a dev team named Megacrit, by the way. All the information will be in the description, so if you want to check that out later. But we're gonna go and choose our adventure. So one of the unique things about this game is that you also get like potions, and then you get relics, and then you can collect relics, kind of like Risk of Rain style, and the relics will be like your passive powers and modifiers, and then you have your cards that will be like your actions, and I'm going to show you, just taking a look at the web here. So that's a shop, and I don't think that's necessary to hit. I think I want to have that campfire option. I think earlier I would like to have a bunch of events. So how about 2 combat, 2 event, another combat, we rest up, we go to an elite combat. So let's see, let's go straight up from here. The enemies are very unique. The combat is pretty cool. I'm not gonna read through any of this because I can just explain it to you, or you can just pause and read this real quick, and then as soon as I start the gameplay, you'll also be able to, like, you know, follow with what's going on the screen. So in combat, first of all, it's pretty Darkest Dungeon style of just combat and enemies in general, meaning that enemies are pretty serious, combat is pretty serious. There's a risk that you would die in any combat situation, and you have to take everything seriously. You have to be cautious at all times. Let's have some tea right now. One of the cool things is that you can see what the enemy is about to do. So this guy is about to attack me for 10. It could be like another icon. Like he might want to buff himself or debuff me on his turn, but this time he wants to attack me for 10. And he has an ability that says Thievery. Looter steals 15 gold whenever it attacks. And then I have a bunch of cards down here, right? And energy. And you can see how much energy it costs to play any of these cards. And I have like a deck of cards and a discard pile, and you know, the standard stuff like that. But we do need to block 10 incoming damage. We do have a couple of defend cards. So as we continue on our journey and grow this deck, we want to make sure that we not only have good cards in here that can handle different combat situations, but we also want to make sure that there's synergy between the cards, and that we also have a good balance of each card. So you don't want to like draw a hand where you have no opportunities to block an incoming damage and just have attack cards, or vice versa. So right now we have 10 damage coming in, so I want to play 2 of these block cards to make sure that we receive no damage whatsoever, because there's no reason to take any damage. We can't use bash because it costs 2. So what we're gonna do is just use a strike card and hit him for 6 and end our turn, and then he's gonna take his turn doing what had been predicted, but he still steals my money. And one of the unique things about these guys, the looters, is that they will try to escape once they have my money, and I'm gonna try to make sure that he doesn't. What if I focus on attacking him the most? I know I'm gonna take 10 damage to the face, but I don't wanna lose my money. I don't wanna risk him running away. If you run out of cards in your deck, you just shuffle everything from your discard pile back into your hand. He's gonna guard. I'm gonna bash him and apply 2 weak. And vulnerable means that they take 50% more damage for 2 more turns. And then I'm gonna do 2 more strikes. Oh, no, we don't have it. Okay, that's fine. So he's gonna try to block, and then he's gonna try to escape. That's why he was wondering where his smoke bomb was, but we want to make sure that he doesn't escape. There we go. So first we had to eat through his block. 30 gold, which was mine to begin with. 14 extra gold. We get a weak potion. We can apply 3 weak to an enemy. And we add a card to our deck. Power cards. This card applies a power to you when used. Powers are passive abilities that remain for the duration of the combat. I don't know why why I'm so coffee this morning. I'm sorry. I think it's just a heater and the dry air in my apartment. So we get to choose a card to add to our deck. We have Corruption. Skills cost 0 whenever you play a skill. Exhausted. Exhaust means that it's completely removed from our deck once we use it. It doesn't go back from like the discard pile into our library of cards. Reckless Charge. Vulnerable creatures take 50% more damage from attacks. Right, I know that. Oh, it's just telling me what vulnerable is. Gain 1 vulnerable, but deal 9 damage for no energy. Interesting. I don't want to make myself vulnerable. I don't know. You could block as well, so... Deal 8 damage every time this card is played, increases damage by 4. Huh. We gotta take something that will benefit us now. I'm gonna say, how about we take this Rampage card? Sure. Move on to the next combat. A Jawworm. He's gonna attack me for 11. So what I want to do is minimize that. So how about we defend for 10 and then we attack him for 8. It's cool with me. Okay, now he's gonna do something else. He's gonna go defensive and he's gonna defend and use a buff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attack him with all my might. Keep in mind, these combat situations are pretty easy. We don't have a lot of cards in our deck. He's gonna attack me for 14? Well, let's block 10 of that. Oh. Ow. Now this is gonna deal 12 damage. That's crazy. That's really good. Done. Alright. Gold fire potion, 20 damage. True Grit. Gain 7 block, exhaust a random card in your hand. So you gain 7 block for losing a card in your hand for 1. Anger. Deal 4 damage, place a copy of this card in your discard pile. So I get angrier and angrier. Apply 3 weaken vulnerable to all enemies. Wow. I'm gonna go with anger. Sounds really cool. Now we're gonna go to our little event here. Among the stone and boulders, you notice an intricate large blue statue resembling a wing. You find gold spilling from its cracks. Maybe there is more inside. You move a card from your deck, lose 7 HP. So we have a chance to remove a card from our deck. I don't want to do that. Statue makes you feel uneasy. You walk past and continue onward. Yeah, let's go. Sometimes you get a chance at relics and whatnot. So let's see what we find here. Ooh, it's combat here. All right. He's gonna attack me for 12. I can block 5 of that, rampage you, and then strike you. I'm gonna take 7 damage. Obviously, we're gonna do that for 0. That's pretty cool. So the more of these I draw and the more of them I play, the more of them I'll get, and then I can play them for free. They are pretty weak. It's only 4 damage. I don't know. We might have to be careful with how many of them I actually play and place into the discard pile. Defend, please. He's attacking me for another 12. Jesus Christ. Get vulnerable, son. I don't like that, and we're not looking that hot right now. So we get a bunch of cards back. There's another anger card we got for 0. For sure, play that. Because the thing is that, yes, it's for 0 energy, and we deal damage. But the thing is, we draw a specific number of cards, so we don't want to end up drawing like 50% of our hand of just that card and nothing else that can like actually help us, like utility wise. Block all of this. Yeah, we can afford to block all of that and then deal 6 damage to him. End the turn. He's gonna debuff me and attack me. He weakened me. So I'm gonna deal 25% less damage. But that should be fine because we should be able to finish him. There we go. Regen potion. We're getting very lucky with potions. We're not gonna get this many potions in the future. I'm gonna add the card Intimidate. Apply 1 week to all enemies. Exhaust armaments. Gain 5 block. Upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of the combat. Ooh. Inflame. Gain 2 strength. Oh, I'm very tempted. I think I'm gonna go with armaments. How much gold do I have? 145. And let's take a look at what's ahead. So if I fight and then camp, fight the elite, I can probably camp again, or maybe just go to combat. Treasure. I think we should take this route up to here. And then see exactly how we're feeling, and then decide whether we want to take an elite combat route or like a normal combat, enemy combat. Because elites are hard, you'll see. So for now, let's just go to the next thing. So these guys, Laos, the lice, this enemy intends to attack for 7 damage on taking damage, rolls up and gains 3 block. So I need to attack them. There's a lot of damage coming in. What I'm gonna do is defend for 5. defend for block for another 5 and upgrade a card in my hand. And we're gonna make that card be... It can just be a strike card. And then strike one of the ones that's dealing the most damage to me. And has the most HP. So he shouldn't... He's still gonna attack me? Even in this rolled up formation? So we take a total of 10 damage. That's not good. Oh, okay. We have another 7 damage coming in. I'm gonna block all of it. Okay. I didn't even need to block this. I just made like the dumbest move. Like, what the hell? I just blocked the dude. Wasted my attack opportunities. That was really bad. So now I have 19 damage coming in. See what happened? What if I attack you for that amount? 7 block. This is terrible. We can only block 10 of it. We're gonna take 9 damage to the face. Might as well turn you to... Oh gosh. Okay, we have strike plus. Let's do that. It's good enough. Done. Remember, we have this regen potion. What do we get? Searing Blow. Deal 12 damage. Can be upgraded any number of times. At the end of your turn, lose 1 HP and deal 4 damage to all enemies. Blood for blood. Costs 1 less energy for each time you lose HP in combat. What does that mean? So it costs 1 less energy every time I lose HP in combat. In the same combat, obviously. I mean, if that's the case, this seems incredibly good. Alright, we're gonna go to the campfire. Alright, so we have a couple of options here. The options will grow as we grow as an individual, I would say. We can smith, which would be an opportunity to upgrade, kind of like the armaments card that upgraded a card in my hand. Smithing will permanently upgrade a card in my deck. But we're gonna rest. Yeah, proceed. And I think 80 out of 80 take me to the elite, because if anything, I can just go to another campfire after that. Metallicize. What the heck is this thing? He is sleeping. It gains 8 block at the end of its turn every time, 110 HP. I'm afraid of hitting it, because I think if I hit it, I'll wake it up. But, I mean, we have to, right? Or maybe we have to break the block to wake it up. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. He's stunned for a turn. Okay, that's good. Attack him for 9. Excuse. Now he's gonna attack me for 18. Please block 10 of that. Block 15 of that. Armaments, one of my strike cards, please. We'll use it later. I'm totally cool with that. Another 18 damage. Alright. I do not have any blocking option. We're going to be taking 18 damage to the face. But I am dealing a lot of damage to him. Holy crap. Okay, that hurt. I'd rather not go to the campfire next. So I'm gonna pop this potion. Okay, this is already costing only 2. He's gonna... What are you gonna do? Negative effect? I should use this opportunity to just attack him. And maybe I can upgrade a block. No, but then I lose my damage potential. Yeah, let's just attack him. And then end the turn. What is he gonna do? Siphon Soul. Okay. Decrease block gain from cards by 1 per block, I'm assuming. Per instance. Card instance. Decrease attack damage by 1. And he's gonna go for 18. Oh, man. Please. Oh, my God. You can only block 12 of that. Shoot. I'm gonna take 6 to the face. Another 18. $11 plus 8, 19, 22. I mean, definitely not. We're definitely gonna use this and this. And then I think for the rest of it, we're just gonna block for 8. Just take 10 to the face. Oh boy. This turn we should go all out. Bash him. Strike him. And then anger. Oh, these are permanent, at least for this combat. Jeez. I think you're dead. Yes. Oh boy. Bronze Scales. It's a relic. Whenever you take damage, deal 3 damage back. I'm totally cool with that. Thanks. Grant you bonuses remain throughout your run. They can be found by defeating powerful foes or within chests. And add a card. Let's see what kind of card we want. Pommel. Deal 2 damage 4 times. I understand that. So there are 4 instances of 2 damage, which can trigger a bunch of things. Dual wield. Put a copy of an attack or power card in your hand. I'm not very sure about this. I think I'm gonna go with Inflame. I have enough attack cards. 61 out of 80. Where do we want to go? I should go this way. Because then I can campfire later. Or go that way. For these 2 unknown events, we'll have to like survive 7 events before we reach another campfire. I think that's too dangerous. Let's just go this way. We'll do 1 more combat situation for this episode. What the heck are you? You are upside down rat corpses on fungus legs? Hello? They're gonna use buffs, both of them. Spore Cloud. On death applies vulnerable to you for 2 turns. Okay. Right. Start with armaments. Upgrade a strike card. Use said strike card on the weaker one. And then use another strike card. Excuse me? You're gonna attack me for 19? I mean 18? Please don't. Oh, this is gonna be really bad because we're gonna kill this guy, right? And then we're gonna take 2 vulnerable. So he's gonna attack me for 13 now. Oh man. I'll bash you though. Oh. Oh, this is not looking good. Oh, we got it. Oh, it's not 6 because he was vulnerable. Oh, okay. What do we get? Body Slam? Deal damage equal to your current block. Oh, interesting. Shockwave, we saw that. Twin Strike. Deal 5 damage twice. This is better than dealing 2 damage 4 times. Was it that? Honestly. Shockwave. It would be smarter. I mean, do we want to leave this treasure chest for the next episode? No. Let's go open it right now. 26 gold. Oddly smooth stone. At the start of each combat, gain 1 dexterity. Improves block gain from cards. Oh my god! That's incredible! We're doing it! Yes! Well, it's a good start. I'm happy. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Leave a thumbs up on the video if you liked it. Let me know what you think about this game in the comments. And as I said at the start of the video, information in the description as well as a link if you want to download it. I highly recommend this game. I've seen some of it. That's why I'm playing it, and I would highly recommend it. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode. Goodbye.